What's going on, everybody? Oh, my face is covered. What's going on, everybody? My name is Bendy, and this is the Disney Heroes tier list stream. I decided to do the intro today because I am planning on making a highlights video of this afterwards, so I'm going to do a little intro thing for those that are watching in the future. So, today, we are doing the tier list stream, and, I forgot what I was going to say. Hold on, let me get it so I can actually see the chat. There we go, now I can see the chat. Cool. So, for those watching in the future, I know you guys can't see what the various like letters and what the red names mean and all that stuff, so I'm going to explain that really quick. Then, while we wait for a few more people to get in here, we will get, we'll just do some of that. Alright, so, for those that are just, for those that are watching in the future, just so you know, since you can't see the key, H stands for good for heist. Red, blue, and yellow stand for good in red, blue, and yellow invasion boss fights. D stands for good for defending with on PvP modes like War, Arena, Coliseum. And C stands for good for code base, which is not available in server 21 through 24, just so you know. And red, if they have a red name, it means they go down at least one tier if they do not have the red skill unlocked yet. So, that's that really quick, because I get a lot of questions in the comments after the stream is over, people asking what the various letters and stuff mean. So, I just wanted to explain that really quick for the highlight video. So, what do we have in here today? We got 5 people in here so far. Let's see if we can get a few more people in here. Oh yeah, and in brackets is the best friend disc. I don't think they'll be able to... Oh wait, I'm not even recording, am I? That's alright, I can just get the thing afterwards. Forgot to hit record. There we go. I'll just get the thing afterwards, that's fun. So, is there noise in the background? There shouldn't be. I don't know. Do you guys hear the music alright? Oh, doesn't seem like you guys hear the music at all, huh? Hold on. Or is it just me? Oh, that's why. Hold on. Sorry, I'm fucking this up in the beginning. Oh. No? Alright. Alright, cool. We got a very smooth start here. But yeah. So, what do we have here? We got 5 people in here still. Hoping we can get a few more people in here. But for now, I'm going to get the Zeus poll up and running so that you guys can start voting on that. I already started doing a Zeus poll a little bit on the community tab. It looked like we were actually 50-50 on best of the best and balanced, which is kind of strange. But I think Zeus is quite good. I haven't tested him out a ton yet. I did power him up, or Coraline actually powered him up the other day on the 1K celebration stream towards the end. What's up, Cole? How you doing, man? Alright, the Zeus poll is going up right now. I know a lot of people are hyped for Zeus. I'm pretty hyped for him too. He does seem very, very strong. He's a, definitely one of the strongest fantastic heroes that we've seen. so far, as well as the best energy stealer. He can really shut down enemy teams and prevent them from being able to use their white skill, which is pretty huge, actually. Definitely I mean, he doesn't really have sap, but kind of has sap in a way. But we'll see. Oh, we got 8 people now, or 7, I guess, because I count as 1 because I'm watching the stream myself for the chat. There we go. All right, cool. So we got the Zeus poll up. If you guys are not in the chat right now, get yourselves in the chat because we do polls throughout the stream so you guys can help vote on where heroes belong on the tier list. Yeah, Zeus's purple skill is pretty insane. Alright. So, what do we got so far on Zeus? So far, we only got 3 votes. There's 9 of you in here. I know you guys don't want to look at the chat, but that is where all the fun is on this tier list stream. We have polls that we do constantly that allow you guys to vote on where heroes belong on the tier list. And then, so how you guys doing today? You guys doing pretty good? I'm very excited for this tier list stream, honestly. I don't know why, I just am. Kind of anxious, actually, to be honest. I don't know, I feel like I haven't done a tier list stream in a while. I mean, I know it's only been a month, but... or a little over a month, I should say, but... So far, we're 50-50 on best of the best and really good. Let's see if we can get a few more votes in. In the chat right now of the stream, we have a poll up for voting where Zeus belongs on the tier list. Let's see how the community tab is doing so far. I wonder. So, just to get, so you guys know how it's going to work today, we're going to start with the new heroes like we always do. And then after we get through Zeus, we're going to do Phil next, and then we're going to do Ariel and Gadget to put their final position up. And then afterwards, I have a list of like 4 or 5 other heroes. I don't really have very much to talk, that I want to talk about today. So we're going to go through them, and then after that, we can put up some votes for anybody else that you guys want to talk about. So that's going to be how this whole thing works today. I want to see the community tab. I want to see where people are voting on my community tab thing that I made. So far, I mean, it's only 5 votes on the community tab thing also, so far they are 50-50 on best of the best and balanced, which is interesting. So it sounds like we're basically like a 3-way split between all 3 ranks, which that would be really unusual, especially for a new hero. And a lot of people have been talking a lot about Zeus being extremely powerful. So I don't really know where you guys are getting the balance from, personally, but alright, well, if we don't get too many more people in here, or at least too many more votes, I think I'm just going to throw him in really good. That seems like a pretty safe spot to put him for now. Maybe we'll do another poll later if we get some more people in here. Oh, we got another vote for best of the best. I don't know, you guys are very torn. I think I'm just going to put him in really good for now, just to be safe. And he has a damage. I feel like he should be a tank just by how large he is. And then I think... and then... Hold on, I gotta find my, No, what was it? Oh, no, I forgot what my, Ariel Novacon, that's what it is, okay. Sorry, I forgot what my, my font was for the stream, for the, tier list. Alright, so Zeus. I'm gonna put both, because I know both are very good discs. And then he's definitely good for Heist, so I'm gonna put him in Heist. Perhaps if you guys want, we can do another vote on where Zeus actually goes. Because I feel like 6 votes isn't really a good, isn't really good enough to really definitively put him anywhere. Alright, so, Zeus, I'm gonna end the poll for right now. Might come back to it later. Let's throw up Phil. Now Phil, obviously nobody has Phil yet. It's gonna be... Yeah, go for it, Steve. Yeah, we gotta get some more people in here, for sure. I put it up on my my Discord. Oh, I have brand new Discord that I just put live a couple days ago. So if you guys want to have fun, chat with me, we have a really active Poketoo, which is just like Pokemon catching on Discord. It's been super fun and active over there. So if you want to join that, definitely get yourself in there. We're gonna be putting up all the links to any of my new videos, just general updates from my channel, as well as just hanging out and chatting with you guys about Disney Heroes, Pokemon Unite, and anything else really. You guys can throw up memes or whatever you guys want to talk about over there. Doesn't really matter to me. I just want you guys to have fun, really. And we'll also be doing a lot of like game nights and stuff like that as time goes on as well. So, if you guys want to get on my Discord, it is in the description of this video. I would love to have you over there. It'd be a lot of fun. Alright, so let's get Phil up there. People have been really talking a lot about Phil, like I already said. His skills sound really, really insane. He sounds like almost a better Megara, because just like Megara, he links to the frontmost ally as well. So a lot of people have been talking about doing like a Phil, Megara, and Shigo line to make it basically just unkillable and insane. I don't really remember off the top of my head what exactly Phil does, because frankly his skills are some of the most reading of any hero in the whole game. My god, it's like reading a book for his skills. It's insane. But Phil does sound really insane. I know that nobody has him yet, so this is going to be a prediction vote. Based purely on reading the skills and just looking at what he does in general. So we got best of the best, we got really good. I'll put balanced in, although I do not think he's gonna go any lower than really good, personally. I think he's just gonna go straight to the top, to be honest. But we got the Phil poll is going up right now. I wonder if noon is too early for you guys. It seems like I get more people around 1 o'clock. As I used to do these tier list streams at 1 o'clock, I just started doing it at 1, just so I have a little bit more time in the afternoon to do other stuff besides the tier list stream. Alright, so Phil. We got 1 vote for really good so far. If you guys are just getting here, get yourself into the chat. Let's talk about some heroes. We also do polls for every single hero that we are voting on in this tier list stream in the chat. So the chat is where it is at. That rhymed. In the tier list stream. So get yourself in there. We already did a little mini vote on Zeus, and we placed him in really good for now. We might do another vote later on him. So, yeah, if you guys really want to, we can definitely do another vote on Zeus, but we put him in really good for now just because the vote seemed really split. So it seemed like really good was just a safe bet for that. Nah, not really. I just plugged my Discord. That's really it, Steve. And we are in the process of voting on Phil. And it looks like so far Phil is pretty safely and really good in 5 votes. Although somebody just voted best of the best, so it evens things out just a little bit more. Oh, one more thing I wanted to plug. Oh, I didn't make the donation goal thing. But if we get $50 in total donations today, could be from as many people as we want. We will do an after party stream where we'll just kind of hang out and play Disney Heroes for a little while. Probably gonna work on whoever you guys want, really. I mean, I could even work on Ralph if you guys really want me to, just for the memes. I can max him out. I don't give a shit. We can have fun with some Ralph. See how bad he truly is. Honestly, I want to test it out and see if he is actually as bad as people say he is, or if it's all kind of just a meme at this point. Honestly, I think Jack Skellington might be actually the worst in the entire game. Maybe Eve, actually. What's up, Elmo? Ooh, we got some best of the best votes coming in. I honestly think either Eve or Jack Skellington might be the 2 worst in the game, actually. But Ralph always gets the bad rep for actually being the worst one. I don't know why. He's kind of just a meme. But Ralph does have silence, though, and silence is always useful, so I don't know. That's just me. But I feel like it'd be kind of funny to... but yeah, I feel like it would be kind of funny to work on Ralph and see how actually bad he is. Hey, we got some folks in here. If you guys are just getting here, I see we got like 5 new people that just got here. Get yourself into the chat. We're doing a vote right now on Phil. On where Phil goes. I know nobody has him yet, but this is going to be a prediction vote on where Phil belongs on the tier list. His skills do sound really insane so far. And I definitely think a Phil and Megara thing could definitely be a thing. Just for some insane support tankiness, especially with like Shigo, Wasabi, and anybody else that stands up front like that. You talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Or as Stephen is, anyways. Alright, let's see if we can get to 10 votes, and then we'll throw Phil in from there. Just 2 more votes. But I'll throw him in there for now. So it looks like we're going to get another best of the best support hero. So that means I got to make this font just a little bit smaller. And if things look messy for now, I will clean things up after, so just so you guys know. Because this afternoon, at some point, maybe like an hour or so after the stream, the full tier list should be up for you guys. Anybody know which disc is better for Phil off the top of their head, or which one sounds better? I don't think I read what his discs do. If anyone wants to check for... Actually, I do have the game open, so I can check myself. Oh, I gotta load the game. I'm gonna revote Ariel next, actually, so she's gonna be the next one that we vote on to do the finalization. Both discs are equally good. Alright, so we'll put both for now. If you guys think I should change that, definitely let me know. Nice. Phil is probably going to be good for defense. I can already see that being a thing. Let me let me pull up the Streamlabs thing on my phone so I can switch things over more easily. Because I got a fancy Streamlabs app that I can use to control the stream. Check it out. Boom. Instant. I didn't even touch my screen. I didn't even touch my computer. Except I gotta go into streaming mode. There we go. Now you guys should see things in a second. Alright, let's check out Phil real quick. Super fast. I just want to see what his friend discs do, that's really it. He is from Hercules. Phil's linked ally. Sorry, just double checking. Phil's linked ally has the basic damage and skill power increased by 15%. Phil gains 150 energy when his linked ally KOs an enemy. Alright, that sounds pretty good. Phil's linked ally is precise and has their armor and reality increased. I think the MI disc sounds better generally. However, if you are facing an invisibility team, such as a something with invisibility that's paired with Kermit, especially like Darkwing Duck, the Ho disc will definitely also be really, really good. But I think the MI disc is better generally. I'll be honest, I do not have much of an opinion on the port or trials, because I always just do not have any trouble with it without even thinking. You just want to have a good general team, honestly. Nice balanced team. It's like you get a really strong damage hero with some good defense, and I think you should be okay. I know it can be tough to 3-star the ports and stuff sometimes. All right, let's switch back to the stream, the tier list. All right, so we should be going back to the tier list in a second for you guys. All right, so it looks like Phil's gonna go in there. I'm gonna put both. I kind of want to put MI. I think the MI disc sounds a little bit better, generally. All right, cool. So we got Phil down for now. We might be able to come back to it for later, if you guys want to, if we get some more people in here. But for now, we'll have Phil in best of the best. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to write prediction. Prediction. And of course, I have to change the font. All right, Ariel, Novacont. And then white. There we go. All right. So next, we're gonna do some Ariel. We're gonna finalize where Ariel goes. I was really hyped about Ariel. I mean, I know a lot of people were really hyped about Ariel. And she sounds extremely good, but I really haven't heard many people talking about her a ton. At least not that I've noticed. I mean, granted, full disclosure, I've been really slacking on Disney Heroes the past like month or so. Partially because I've been working a lot the last month or so. And also, I don't know, I just haven't been playing nearly as much. Not that I'm losing interest or anything. For some reason, I just haven't played nearly as much this month. So that could also be a reason that I haven't heard many people talking about Ariel. Sorry, I can't talk and type apparently. But yeah, I feel like people were like super hyped on Ariel for like the first like week or two, and then it just died instantly. Like no one's really talking about Ariel all that much that I've seen. All right, so what is up, new people that are just getting here? Get yourself into chat. We are about to get a Ariel poll up to finalize where she belongs on this tier list. It should be up right now for you guys. So if you guys are just getting here, definitely get yourself into chat. We vote on the position of every hero via polls. All right. Alright, so it looks like so far we're voting to leave Ariel where she is in Best of the Best. I personally am pretty neutral on that. Oh, Ariel was so overhyped, for sure. She is good though. I just feel like she was super hyped for like a week or two, and then it just crashed down and no one really talks about her anymore. And I really haven't used Ariel yet. I totally intended to use Ariel right away, but I just haven't gotten her past, I think, like R3 or something like that, which is pretty much useless for me at my point in the game. But, oh, damn, we got 10 votes already. Look at that. Nice, nice. Alright, so. Yeah, I mean, Ariel is definitely a really good true damage counter also. So you guys are definitely best of the best. It's like the best heroes in the game. That's like the top tier. I just shorten it so I don't have to type it all out. Alright, so far we got 12 votes, which is the most that we've had so far, which is cool. But so far it looks like we're gonna move Ariel down to really good, which I'm neutral on. I kind of think that our prediction vote was definitely just based on the hype that Ariel had and not really on how good she actually was. But now we're 50-50 on best of the best and really good. I think this is everybody that's in the stream right now, so what do we do? What do we do? What's up, Wes? How you doing, man? Alright, yeah. So we've got, I think, everybody that is in the stream right now voted. Alright, we can talk about that later. I'll keep it in mind. I'll actually write that down for later. Thanks, Wes. I appreciate it. I'm very hyped on having 1K subs. I've been waiting for it for months now at this point. Alright, so we gotta talk about Ursula. I think we did an Ursula vote like a month or two ago, and she wound up just staying where she is. And Genie. I think Genie definitely has like a really low-key fan base for some weird reason. Alright, so I'm going to put Ariel in down to really good. Partially. Alright, we're going to get rid of prediction. Then we're going to do that. And then we're going to do, I'll put it right here. Yeah, I powered up Ursula just for the Hex a little while ago, and I wound up just completely trashing her pretty much immediately. Because I tested her out, and she really did not do anything for me whatsoever. And I tried to make her work a little bit with a nice, like, Ursula and Mim team for the Hex combo, but I don't know, it just was not working. Was it last time that we voted? I wasn't sure if it was last month or the month before. I mean, people have been asking for Ariel to join the game for literally 3 years, so she's definitely one of the most hyped in the whole game. It was definitely on probably even higher level than the hype that Kim had, because if you remember when Kim first came out, they leaked Kim Possible as a hero like maybe a year into the game. So people saw the Kim Possible leak, but then they didn't come out with Kim, like they didn't actually release Kim for like over a year after that. So there was just tons and tons of people just asking for Kim Possible over and over and over again for like a year. So I felt like they were like forced to almost come out with Kim, even if they weren't actually intending on it. But if you remember that was definitely a thing fairly early on in the game, and I think while they didn't leak Ariel or anything like that, I think people just wanted Ariel in the game, and people have been asking for it for a very, very, very long time, so that's kind of what happened with Ariel. Alright, so we're going to end the Ariel poll. The last one that we need to update, the last of the new heroes that we need to update is Gadget. And I can't believe there's only 4 to update, which is kind of insane. For some reason, I feel like there's usually 5 or 6. Alright, let's get the Gadget poll. I don't think she's going to go to best of the best, but I'll even go to decent with this one, actually. Sorry, I can't talk and type, guys. Bear with me. I know I'm being quiet for a second. There we go. Alright, Gadget poll is going up right now. I have not touched Gadget at all yet. I do not know a single thing about her. I have zero opinion on Gadget, not gonna lie. Ooh, somebody be voting really good. Damn, someone going all the way to best of the best too with her? I don't know about that one. This is gonna be a really split vote, I can already tell. Where do we have her? Well, we have her in balanced right now. I'm okay with leaving her in balance, to be honest. I don't think I've seen almost anybody use her whatsoever. I don't think I've faced a single Gadget yet in the game. Hey, what's up, new folks? If you guys are just getting here, get yourself into chat. We vote on every single hero that is we're talking about on the poll, so that, or we vote on every single hero on the tier list that we talk about via polls, so that you guys get to vote on where things belong. So right now we are doing a vote on Gadget, on where she's going to finally belong, and it looks like we got quite a few votes to put her up to really good, which is interesting. So her instant plunger damage is insane. I was just saying, I really do not have much of an opinion on Gadget at all. I have not powered up Gadget at all yet. I haven't even really read her skills, and I don't think I've really faced very many Gadgets, if any at all, in my game. So that's that. So I really do not care where you guys decide to place Gadget whatsoever. I see we got at least 5 more people that have not voted yet on this poll. So if you guys have not voted yet, I would definitely recommend it. You guys get to help decide the tier list with your votes. And every vote counts, especially with the small amount of votes that we have. Every vote definitely matters. Pretty big. Alright, it looks like Gadget's going up to really good. Look at that. Oh yeah. I think Fred definitely has a niche being an anti-freeze, but I don't know if he's really all that good beyond being in probably the best freeze counter in the game. He does have true damage though, which is always scary. We can talk about Fred later though if you want. Alright. So it looks like Gadget is also going to move up to really good. So I gotta make more space for that then. I think I just have to make this font just a little bit smaller. How did Ham get in that text box? I think I have 2 text boxes going in the really good category. For those that don't know, I use PowerPoint to do these tier lists. It's probably not the best way to do it, but that's the way that I decided to do it. I don't know, if you guys have any suggestions on how else I could do these tier lists, I'm definitely open to it. Preferably free options or really, really cheap options. Alright, so we moved Gadget up to really good. I don't really know why, but I'm here for it. I'm about it. And like I said, I'll clean up the tier list after, because if you look at like how messy it is right now, I just want to get through the stream, and then I'll clean everything up and make it nice. I could do it in Excel also, probably. I'm not that great with Excel, to be honest. I'm vibing with this song right now. Alright, so who do we have next? Alright, so next... So that is all the new heroes. I have my list of the heroes that people want to talk about from the surveys. If you guys don't know, we have surveys. They are also in the description of this video that you can fill out, so that even if you can't be here for the stream, so this is definitely for people that are watching this back in the future, because I will be making a highlight video of this stream after the fact, for anybody that missed it or doesn't want to watch the entire probably hour-and-a-half stream that this is going to be. Alright, we'll definitely do a Fred vote later. I got 3 or 4 that I want to do first, though, from the survey, because I give the survey a little bit of priority. And the first one is... Let me make this poll first. Come on, there we go. Ducky and... the first one that somebody wanted to talk about is, I think somebody wanted to move Ducky and Bunny down a tier. Where is Ducky now? Ducky is indecent right now. Actually, you know what? I'll put balance just for shits and giggles. I don't think Ducky and Bunny can go any higher than balance, realistically, but... I think there was somebody on the survey that said that Ducky and Bunny should move down to meh. What's up, Jay? How you doing, man? We just got through all the new heroes, and now we are just about to start talking about the heroes that were mentioned on my survey. The first of which is going to be Ducky and Bunny. So, we voted to put Zeus in really good, which kind of surprises me, to be honest. We also voted to move Gadget up to really good, which also surprises me kind of a bit. And we put a prediction vote up for Phil to go into best of the best. And then lastly, I think we moved Ariel down to really good as well. That's pretty much all we've done so far. That's true. I tried doing the tier list. I mean, I got this this little format right here from that website, but I didn't like... but I couldn't do the top, like, damage, support, control, tank category thing separating on the tier list maker website, so I had to do something different so I could separate out the different roles. But I will definitely talk about Fred later. I'll write them down so we don't forget. I have a list of like 5 or 6 that I want to talk about first. Actually, like 3 or 4. And then I'll get to the rest of the chat. Alright, Ducky and Bunny. Looks like she is moving, or they are moving down to meh. Which I'm okay with. I have very little opinion on Ducky and Bunny, but I know they're pretty trash, so I'm here for it. Alright, so I think I gotta make this one smaller. Alright, so let's go to 11 on that, and then make this work. There we go, Ducky and Bunny. I will clean it up a little bit later so that it looks a little bit better on the actual tier list. So that was Ducky and Bunny. The next one that somebody talked about, he is in really good right now, JJ. There wasn't very many people in. Actually, let's put a revote up for Zeus now that we have more people in here. Because when I did the first Zeus poll, there was only like 5 people that voted, so we got more people now, so let's do that. really fast. Alright, so we're going to do the second Zeus poll now that we have more people in here. Sorry for those that voted on the Zeus poll before, but we're just going to redo it real quick. I can see King Louis going down a tier, to be honest. I don't know if he really belongs in really good anymore. I think Mulan still has really good potential. Her damage is definitely not nearly as much as she did before. Alright, so yeah, now we got a lot more votes in, and it looks like Zeus definitely going to best of the best, although we got a weird amount of balanced votes on Zeus, which really surprises me. Honestly, I thought that Zeus was going to be just a runaway best of the best, similar to how Bolt was last month. But yeah, we got 12 votes, so it looks like Zeus is definitely actually going to go into best of the best. That's fine. Oh, I have to do that. Sorry, I was had the wrong window clicked. Alright, look at this damage. Best of the best here. It's really getting full, which is surprising. I mean, if you counter anything, you can definitely outbeat any line. I don't know, I feel like there's tons and tons of hype for Zeus right now. Alright, anyways, let's go a little smaller here. Actually, let's just do a second row for Zeus. Zeus. Go back to 12. Yeah, Bolt is insane. Alright, so Zeus, actually in best of the best. I definitely wanted to redo the Zeus poll because the first time around there was only like 5 people that voted. And 5 people is just not enough to really say. I had a similar thing with Phil, but I feel like Phil definitely kind of belongs in best of the best. And it's only a prediction vote anyways, so it doesn't really count just yet because no one has Phil yet. But anyways, let's end that poll. Alright, I gotta wait for it to load. It takes a second for it to load. Alright, so the next one that somebody on the surveys voted on, or wanted to talk about, was Kida. I think somebody else wanted to move Kida down to decent as well. Because right now I think Kida is in balanced, right? Where is Kida? I can't find her. Oh, yeah, she is in balanced right now. Alright, just a second. So, oops, that's not what it was. But yeah, somebody on the survey said that Kida should move down to decent. So, that is what we're going to do right now. I still like Kida. I don't use her. I have her powered up, but I don't use her pretty much ever. I just find that there's tons and tons of better options for almost any situation. But there's a few like niche times where Kida has some use. I do predict that she's about to move down though. Ooh, someone voted to keep Kiddo where she is. Look at that. We got 9 votes so far. I feel like a lot of people don't really care about Kida anymore. I kind of forget she's in the game half the time because I don't really see her very often. Ooh. Down to meh all the way? I think she has some use. Honestly, if I were voting, I don't vote on any of these polls, by the way, guys. I honestly can't. It doesn't let me vote anyways because I'm the one that made the poll. I would vote decent myself. Definitely invasion is the best way on breakers. Since the first like 20 to 30 stages of invasion, the very beginning of invasion is the best time to get up your collection. Alright, so Kida, looks like we're going all the way down to meh with her. I'm cool with it. I want more space in the balanced tier of damage anyways. There's not enough space at all. Alright, so Ducky and Bunny also has another friend going all the way down with her, with them. I don't know why I keep saying her for Ducky and Bunny. I know they're both guys, aren't they? Alright, so that was Kida. We're going to end that poll. The next one that somebody from the survey wanted to talk about was, I think somebody said that they wanted to vote Helga up a tier, which... Actually, no, they said Helga down a tier as well. But we shall see. Helga is a new hero. I feel like she's kind of underrated. I mean, I haven't used her at all yet, but where is Helga? She's imbalanced right now for us. Definitely not the strongest new hero ever. I have pretty much no opinion on Helga, although I feel like I've seen a lot of my guildmates talking about her being pretty underrated. And then we have one more before we move on to, so far, the 3 heroes that you guys have talked about on the in the chat so far. So, ooh, we got 23 people in here. So, if you guys are just getting here, I see that we have quite a few new people. Get yourself into the chat right now. We do polls on every single hero that we talk about on this tier list, so that you guys get to vote on where everybody belongs. Ooh, look at you guys. Alright, you guys are split between balanced and decent right now on Helga. Damn, you guys are really split on Helga, huh? And we have a poll going right now for those that are just getting here on Helga. I think she's fine staying imbalanced, to be honest, in my opinion. But that's just me. If we can get a few more votes, I see we got like at least 5. People that have not voted yet. I have no opinion on that, B. No, no one else wants to vote. We need a, Alright, well, if no one else votes, then I think I'm just gonna leave her where she is, and we're gonna move on. I'll give it another second, though. See if anybody else wants to join in. I have very little opinion on Helga, so it does not really matter to me. I am surprised that you guys voted to move Gadget up, to be honest. Alright, let's end that. Alright. Alright, Helga Pull is out. Also, what about Shank, JJ? I see you saying, whoa, Shank. Alright, the last one that I assume I know exactly who it is that wanted me to talk about it. But we're going to talk about Mr. Incredible a little bit. Somebody... you could totally put Megara with somebody for Codebase. I forget what it is exactly, but you could definitely link her with somebody. I think because Codebase is kind of similar to Invasion as far as like the builds that you can do, you could totally use the link to make her work with somebody. I don't really have something off the top of my head as a preparation for that, but anyways, so Mr. Incredible, somebody wanted to potentially move Mr. Incredible up, which is interesting. Where's Mr. Incredible now? He is in Decent. I personally do not see it really all that much. I don't think Mr. Incredible is all that great. I kind of just have my one team that I use for Codebase, and yeah, I mean, I pretty much just put the C's down on any hero that has potential to work. Alright, so far, Mr. Incredible is staying where he is. So, I'm very sorry to the person who I know exactly who it was that voted, even though it is anonymous, because one person has been trying to get me to move Mr. Incredible up for a very, very long time now. Well, I'm not saying that Megara is needed for Codebase at all. I'm just saying she's an option. That's really all the C's are for. They're just the options that you could potentially use. The best team for Codebase is the one that is on my tier list. That is by far the best team for Codebase that you can use, I believe, unless there's something that's changed, but I have not heard of anything changing on that. Alright, so it looks like so far in 11 votes, we are voting to just leave Mr. Incredible where he is, which I'm cool with. I do not think really that Mr. Incredible needs to move up. He is pretty bad for the most part. I know he's got at least one fanboy out there that really, really loves Mr. Incredible, but in the grand scheme of the meta, he's really, really not all that great. He does do some cool things, especially the fact that he can reduce armor by like 80% on that one friend disc, which is cool. But other than that, really not the best. And even though he has some of the highest HP in the entire game, the defense just does not hold up, and he just kind of goes down really quickly. If anybody else wants to vote, otherwise I'm just going to leave it where it is. It looks like we got like 10 people that have not voted on Mr. Incredible yet. We can put up a Jumbo and Lilo vote later on. I got a few other people that I want to get to first before we move on to other people, because there was some that got mentioned earlier on in the chat that I want to get to. But it looks like Mr. Incredible is going to stay right where he is. Alright, and then we're going to give it a second to put it up. Alright, cool. So, the next one that somebody brought up earlier was Ursula, which I believe we voted on last month as well. But somebody wanted to move Ursula up a tier. which I don't know about personally, but we'll put it up for a vote. Ursula is pretty bad in my opinion. Definitely has her uses with Hex. You could definitely pair her with like Mim or something like that, or just I don't know what, but alright, so we got Ursula poll up right now. Yeah, there was... Are you still here, the person that wanted me to talk about Ursula? I think it was someone B, right? Or something B? Is that who you... Were you the one that wanted to talk about Ursula? Something in my ear. Calm. Alright, looks like this might be a pretty unanimous vote. Oh yeah, Mim is by far the better hexer of the two. Like, leagues ahead of Ursula. Hey, I'm not blaming... Hey, I'm not saying you shouldn't use Ursula. If you can make Ursula work, more power to you. Like I always say, my tier lists are not a rule that you must follow in order to succeed in this game. It's just a guide. That's really all my tier lists are, or any tier list that you see. What's up, Stan? How you doing? But yeah, so my tier lists definitely should be taken with a grain of salt, as is any other tier list that you see. It's really just a guide and a suggestion. Definitely not a rule that you must follow. So even if you say like Ursula and you see that she's at the low, keep using her. I don't care. No one's stopping you from using Ursula even though she's in the meta tier. You can use Ralph if you want. Alright, so next we got Genie. Once this poll loads and lets me start the poll. There we go. Alright, Genie I don't think will go any higher than balanced ever, so... If, alright. Fred is pretty good. Alright, it's Genie time, Steven. This is your time to shine. I have definitely been wrecked by genies before. I do know that for sure. I specifically remember I have been wrecked by at least a couple genies in the past. So, I do not blame you guys if you want to move Genie up at all. Fred is also a very, very good freeze counter. Oh, should Genie get a red? Oh, I forgot to pour myself water. I'm gonna have to get up. I'm getting kind of thirsty. Alright, so far we got 10 votes for Genie. Looks like we got 8 more people that have not voted yet. So if you guys are here and you're not in the chat right now, I definitely recommend it. Definitely a lot more fun on the tier list streams. Alright, so far it looks like we're voting to put Genie up to decent, which I'm cool with. Alright, so we'll make him red. We'll make him red and we'll move him up a tier. How about that? That sounds good to you guys? I like it. Yeah, there's definitely a few heroes that are pretty questionable as far as their roles. The most questionable to me, personally, is between Nick. He should be either a support or a control, in my opinion. And then Cheshire Cat should definitely be a damage hero. That's just me. I mean, I already made my top 10 video of the most incorrect roles in Disney heroes, and Cheshire Cat was number 1. Spoiler alert if you didn't see that video yet. But that's my opinion on who I think are the most incorrect in their roles. Alright, so we moved Genie up and we made him red, just so you guys know. So let's end that. The next one that you guys wanted to talk about was Fred, which you guys are still talking about, so cool. Very on topic with this, with the chat right now. If you guys have anybody else that you want me to bring up, that's the end of my list that I had so far. I'll go all the way up with Fred, just because, even though I don't think he's going to get there at all, I'll put him there just for funsies. And I'll go down to decent, just because. Oh, yeah. I mean, Pocahontas's white skill with like the wind whipping thing that lifts them up is kind of controlling in my opinion, a lot more than supportive. But yeah, overall, Pocahontas is definitely very much a supportive control hero. Looks like we lost a few folks. Oh, let me hop in my game real quick, because I need to collect my stamina for my noon stamina before it ends. Alright, so far it looks like 8 votes in, and we're voting to move Fred up to really good, because I think we have Fred in balanced right now. I'm okay with that. He's a very, very hard freeze counter, like the best freeze counter in the game. He does true damage, which is cool, and it looks like he has a good pair with Ian. Is that what you guys were saying? And a few other things. He's definitely pretty underrated. I'm cool with that. We can move Fred up. X. Alright, so 9 votes in. Let's make this a little bit smaller. And then we'll do one of these. Cool. Alright, cool. So Fred. Alright, so anybody else you guys want to talk about? Because I am out of the heroes on my list. Otherwise, this could be... Oh, that's the other thing you guys were mentioning, is the Shatter team. I mean, Shatter is just insane, regardless, no matter who you use as your fantastic damage person. So, I am out... Oh, actually, let me check the survey to see if anybody else put anything in. I don't think anybody else did, but... with that. Jack Sparrow should be red. I'm just looking at the survey responses right now. Jack Sparrow should be shaded red. Do you guys agree with that? Other than that, I don't really see anything else that's really worth talking about on the survey here. Dr. Draken should get a red invasion thing. Which I suppose works. I can throw it on him. Definitely an option. I haven't used Draken or really seen anybody use Draken for red invasion, but they gave a very detailed response on how Dr. Draken keeps Russell safe, so I trust him. Even though I haven't actually used it yet. I can see Jack Sparrow turning red. I'll do it. I think Jack Sparrow's red just makes it so that he gets more cannons off, like cannonballs off with his white skill, which is useful. I wish this didn't look so bad on the stream. I feel like the tier list looks really bad, especially the red. Alright, so anybody else you guys want to talk about? This could be a very short tier list stream. Might be the shortest one yet. Because I am out of heroes to talk about. Oh, somebody mentioned Jessie earlier, moving up to best of the best, which I don't really see personally. I don't think she's on the same level as the heroes up here. Frozone's all the way down anyways. What are you talking about? I can't move Frozone down anymore. Oh, Finnick with Frozone. I was like, I think we had Finnick all the way down before, and then somebody was like, oh, I'll put him up to meh. So we did another vote a few months back. I want to say. I can't remember. Maybe it was like 4 or 5 months ago, but... Alright, we can do a Russell vote. I'm down for that. I don't really have Jessie powered up, but there's a lot of people that use Jessie, and she's actually she'll really catch you off guard. She does a very surprising amount of damage. She's definitely with Dash and Darkwing Duck for like some of the best like OG heroes that have been around since the beginning of the game. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, Russell. Russell. And Kevin. Alright. Did that wrong. Hold on. Russell and Kevin. Best of the best. Really good. Somebody just mentioned that Russell should move down on the chat like a second ago. So I'm just throwing that on there. I can kind of see it. I feel like the hype for Russell really died down super fast. So I can kind of see him moving down. I really don't use... I have Russell kind of powered up, but I do not use them at all, really. And anytime I do try and use them, they are definitely pretty lackluster. But the Russell poll is now up. I think the only reason I have Scar there is because you can't really get quick fought with Scar. It's like impossible to get a quick fight off on him. Although now with Precise in the game, I guess you could definitely get quick fights against Scar. But you used to not be able to. Gotcha. I feel like there's a few, like, low-key people that use Finnick and are actually kind of effective with him. Oh, damn, you guys are really voting to move Russell down a tier. Do you guys have any, if any of you guys that haven't voted yet have any opinions on Russell, definitely recommend getting in this poll, otherwise he's going to move down a tier. Which I didn't really see coming, not going to lie. Alright, we got 2 people voting for... Alright, we'll do a vote for Finnick. I didn't really want to, but... Just vibing with the song at this point. Alright, this might be too bad to do a highlight video of. I probably won't do any crazy edits on the highlight videos. I just kind of want to shorten it down so that mostly I think with the highlight videos I'm planning on just getting it down to what the votes were and where everything went, and just kind of getting rid of all the in-between stuff mostly, so that people watching it back in the future can probably just make it a more digestible, like 20-minute video rather than like an hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever it is. That's pretty much my only hopes with the stream highlights. I'm not gonna make them like super flashy like some of my other videos with like lots of edits, unless I think of something like off the top of my head really quick. But especially for this tier list stream's been pretty chill, so. Alright, so Russell and Kevin, looks like you guys are moving down. I'm very sad to see that, but... Alright, I'll clean this up after, like I said. Oh well, whatever. Alright, so that vote is donezo. Russell moving down. Yeah, Zeus wound up getting moved up at the end. We did a second vote. I felt like 5 votes was just not enough to actually put Zeus in really good. It just wasn't really all that fair. So we got a bigger poll, and it looked like best of the best won out in the end. What were you guys just talking about? Oh, Finnick. That's what it was. Oh, this isn't it. Finnick, are you gonna move back down to F's in the chat? I feel like we're gonna get some haters in there. I'm pretty sure there was quite the argument in the forums last time we had Finnick and F's in the chat. Alright, so Finnick poll is now up. Just which of the bottom 2 tiers does Finnick go? That's really the question. Do you guys have anybody else that you want to talk about? I am done. I'm pretty happy with the tier list, honestly. I think for the most part we have a pretty solid tier list going. that really doesn't need tons and tons of changes other than just like minor adjustments here and there. Like, say, for example, moving Ducky and Bunny and Kida down. But, I mean, for the most part, I'm pretty happy with the state of the tier list. Everything's looking pretty good. I kind of want to do a Goofy vote. I feel like Goofy could move down. Jessie is actually amazing. Not gonna lie. I'm just gonna stop you right there, Steven. Jessie is actually really, 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 really good. Jessie's easily one of the most underrated in the game, for sure. Anybody else want to vote on Finnick? Unless anyone wants to put Finnick up to decent as well, but... Nah, there's a lot of people that use Jessie, and I've been completely wrecked with Jessies, with plenty of Jessies before. Not a ton of people use Jessie, but anytime I've seen a Jessie, I've just been completely just rolled by her before. We are doing damage next. Yeah, we're doing 2 damage heroes in a row. Which I don't really like doing, but... Alright, looks like Finnick's going down. Finnick is yelling timber. Goodbye, Finnick. Going in the bin. Sweet. Alright, anybody else you guys want to talk about? Otherwise, I think we are pretty good. I'm happy with it. This is going to be a nice short stream. Otherwise... I will have the highlight video probably up in the next couple days or something like that. I just gotta edit it down. It'll probably take a little while to get that edited. Hell yeah. That's right, Jay. Yeah, not very many people run Jessie. Rolf is very sad down there. All by himself. He did have Maui with him before, but we got Maui out of there last month. Or 2 months ago, whatever it was. Alright, so if you guys don't have anybody else to talk about, I'll give you guys another like minute or two. Do you guys see any other like letters or anybody that needs to change to being red? That's definitely another thing I can just change like super fast. After the whole discussion on the forums, I did change the Joy Disc to Olaf. That was a whole thing on the forums last month. I got a lot of hate, but I've literally had the Joy with the Anger Disc listed there since my first tier list, and no one said anything until last month, so I don't know what happened there, but... Did they? Yeah, I guess sort of. I don't really remember what they did, but they did something with Maui. I feel like the big downside to Lilo is she's very slow to getting her her things off. Oh, we could do a Lilo vote, actually. He did. I was just thinking about that. Basil did get his rework. I don't really think it made him all that much better though, because literally all they did was change his like blue skill. That is true. We can do a Basil vote though. I didn't really think about that until right now. I forgot about the Basil refresh, to be honest, because it really doesn't even count as a refresh. Alright, we'll do a Basil vote, because I kind of forgot about that earlier. Oh yeah, Basil is control, which doesn't make any sense to me. Jesus Christ. I just looked back and he just scared the shit out of me. Damn. You guys are Basil haters. Alright, where's Basil at right now? Oh, Basil's indecent right now. Okay. I can restart it. I don't think Basil goes down to meh though. I feel like Basil does have some niche uses. I don't think Basil's that bad. Alright, looks like Basil's staying right where he is at this rate. If anybody wants Basil to move up, this is your chance. We got like 10 people that have not voted yet. Oh, there we go. We got somebody who's a Basil lover. I knew there would be somebody. To be fair, his refresh was literally nothing. We're doing a Basil vote right now because I forgot to do it earlier. Oh, we got some people joining. Oh, look at this. Balance is making a comeback. We got like 4 or 5 more people that haven't voted yet. I definitely hope we get a actual refresh soon on somebody. We definitely need another refresh that's similar to Shank. The Shank refresh was insane. Judy just needs her Inspire to last a little bit longer, and then she'll be significantly better. Lilo's also just... my issue with Lilo is she's very slow to getting her skills off. Like, her green skill is insanely powerful, but it goes off really slowly. So that, like, you could very easily just, like, silence Lilo and basically just make her useless or something like that. That's really the issue with Lilo, in my opinion. Alright, so we got 5-ish people in here that have not voted on Basil. Looks like for now, we are probably just going to leave Basil right where he is. It doesn't look like too many people are very keen on moving Basil up. Which I'm cool with. I don't care. I don't think Basil's all that strong. He's really just only pretty much good with study teams or against study teams, and that's really the only time that Basil's going to be super duper good for you. So because of that, I think decent is fine. And good with the right team, you know? Good with the right team, as in just study teams. That makes sense, right? You definitely want to use Dash with the Violet Disc. It is... it really does make him extremely strong also. It's definitely one of the main reasons that he's good, actually, is the Violet Disc. Especially against shield teams. Alright, so Basil's gonna stay right where he is. Alright, so now that we have some folks in here. Alright, let's do a Lilo vote again since you keep bringing them up. Alright, so really good. I don't think she'll ever be able to go up to best of the best. I'll add man just for shits and giggles. Alright, so now we're doing a Lilo vote. Yeah, study kind of fell off. You can definitely still use study, but they definitely kind of fell off in the meta. Damn, 2 of you be voting for meh. Alright, we got 21, or we got 20 people in here. Let's get some votes in for Lilo here, guys. We gotta give Lilo either some love or some hate. It's gonna be one or the other, I feel like. Oh, God. 8 votes so far. So far, really good is winning out. I like the... I can't remember which disc it is. I like the not Hades one. I can't remember what the other one is. A lot of people really like Hades. I personally feel like the other one is better. But that's just me. They're both pretty equally good. Damn, Steven, you a real hater over here. I'm fine leaving her in balance. I think balanced is fine for her. Yeah, Lilo is one of those heroes that sounds really, really good on paper, but just in practice is really just not all that great. What don't you get? I'm the only one? Lightning combo. What's wrong with the lightning combo? It gets you more damage off with it. Alright, makes sense, Superman. Alright, so Lilo looks like she's moving down, actually. So your plan for bringing up Lilo in this conversation really backfired, my friend. Very sorry. Yeah, I can see what you're talking about. I really don't know. I have not tested Draken for invasion at all a single time, and I don't really see anybody else doing it either. But I can see what they're talking about. So I can see it as an option. At the end of the day, the red, yellow, blues are definitely just, you know, the options that you have for the invasion colors. By no means are they like the best or the worst ones or anything like that. They're just there as the options for you, pretty much. Alright, so Lilo, my friend, you are moving down. Very sorry. All right, fine. We'll put hey. We'll put ha down. All right. Is there anybody else that you guys want to talk about? Otherwise, I think that is going to be it for this. Looks like you guys don't really have too much else that you want to talk about. I did just switch Zeus to the Hades disc. Colette and Donald are way too high. Colette's got her uses. I can see Donald potentially moving down. He is kind of useless these days. Let's do a Donald vote. I'm down for that. I feel like Colette can stay. Yeah, man, some people go crazy with Dash. Donnie Duck. Yeah, I don't have any opinion on Gadget at all. Actually, I think Donnie came up somewhere in the conversations over the course of the past month. I think that might have been Coraline that put Isma so high. Coraline loves Isma. Oh no, Phil was the other one that... I don't know, I feel like we did a proper Gadget vote, and we can redo another Gadget vote though. Really? I'm actually surprised that you guys are leaving him imbalanced. Very genuinely surprised. Nah, that's server 1, Elmo. Alright, so Donnie is gonna stay where he is for now. Which is fine, whatever. Alright, let's do a revote of Gadget now that we got some more people in here anyways. Okay. There was somebody in my old guild that was named B, so I was just wondering if that was you or not. Alright, we're doing a Gadget revote here because we got more people in here now. That's kind of the tough thing about doing the early votes sometimes, is there's not very many people in here yet for the early ones. So it can kind of skew the results if there's only like 6 or 7 votes versus, you know, actually having at least like 10. I feel like having at least 10 votes is like ideal. Alright, so we're doing a redo of the Gadget poll to actually determine where Gadget belongs. Sorry to those that voted on Gadget earlier in the stream, if you guys have been here for the whole time. Thank you, by the way, if you've been here the entire time. I appreciate you. We are very, very split on Gadget right now. I don't either. That's fine, Ashton. I would say just vote Balanced if you don't really know much about her. I think Balanced is honestly a pretty good place for her. Especially considering how split we are. Alright, so we got at least 9 people that have not voted yet. Now we got like 10 people that haven't voted. Get yourself in here and vote. If you're here and you're just lurking in the shadows, I see you there. I see you watching me. Oh. See, the thing is, we're definitely not saying that the thing is, like, Balanced is literally what it sounds like on, you know, is literally the balanced heroes that are, you know, they're good, but they're not, like, overpowered at all. Really good is where it begins to be, like, the overpowered heroes, and then best of the best are the insanely powerful heroes. So Balanced is, like, a good, just middle ground. It's not, like, bad heroes, but it's not good heroes either. Like, or it's not, like, the really good heroes, but it's not, like, bad. So if you guys feel that Gadget is, like, slightly overpowered, vote for really good. If you guys think she's, like, pretty just middle ground, like, not too bad but not too good, definitely just go with Balanced. If you think that Gadget is bad, go for either decent or meh. That's kind of how, you know, the tier list works. I feel like I have to explain this once a month, but Balanced is not bad, okay? I feel like a lot of people misconstrue that. But Balanced is not bad heroes. Balanced is good heroes, but not just overpowered. we're gonna go down to balanced, where she was before. So at the end of the day, she's not even moving. Alright. So Gadget, we're just gonna leave her down in balance. This is where she was at the beginning of the tier list. That is true. Snare is a pretty underwhelming debuff, though. I mean, they can still attack, they just can't move. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like a bad stun, in my opinion. I feel like I've said this before, but I feel like Snare is just a bad stun. Alright. I'm about ready to wrap this up. Unless you guys have any other burning movements that you want to see on the tier list, this is your last chance. I'm about to wrap this up here. I almost knocked over my water, getting my phone. I'm just pulling out my... Okay. So, is that a no? Nobody else you guys want to bring up? In that case, that is going to be it. Hey, glad to see you here, Ashton. Hope to see you around on the next stream, next tier list stream, or any other time. Definitely glad to see you guys here. I saw quite a few new faces here, so really definitely glad to see you guys here. Thank you guys for helping out with the tier list stream. I always really appreciate all you guys that help out voting on where heroes belong. And after the stream, I feel like Mickey has some uses, and Buzz is pretty bad, not gonna lie. Oh, he's indecent actually right now. I don't know if they're really worth bringing up. Jarek, hello. How you doing? And I know I've said this like 20 times already, but thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. I really, really do appreciate it. It really does mean the world to me. I can't believe I actually hit 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's kind of insane. It is going to be up in the next hour or so. I'm going to clean it up and get it up into the format that I use for the tier list, and then it'll be up everywhere in the next hour or two. So it'll be up on Discord, Twitter, the Reddit, the forums, anywhere you find any of my content, it'll be there. You'll be able to see it. You will not miss it. Yeah, we got one person wanting to go up with Buzz and one person wanting to go down with Buzz. That means he's staying where he is. So yeah, tier list will be up next hour or two, everywhere. You won't miss it. Don't worry. I'll make sure it's literally everywhere. And yeah, if you guys want to join my Discord, I have brand new Discord that I just made public the other day. We're having a lot of fun over there, especially with the Poke2, which is like a Pokemon catching thing that you can do on Discord. We're having a lot of fun with that. At least I am, and a couple of others. We've got like 5 or 6 people doing that right now. But yeah, if you want to join the Bendy fan club or the VIP club, the link is in the description as well as on the community tab and all that stuff. Definitely would be really appreciated to have you guys in there. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So thank you guys to those on YouTube as well that are watching in the future. I definitely appreciate it if you're watching this far. And that's going to be it. So